Hi, it's Jess here from Nigezza Creates. Thank you for joining me today. So I'm here with another little Christmas make, a little bonus for you. I needed two of these, so I've made one, and I'm going to show you how I made the other. So cute little snowman on a snowflake envelope, little sort of belly band closure there. Covered it in book pages, and there you could put a gift card, money, whatever in there that you were gifting someone. So I needed two of these, so I did this one. I maybe have done the ribbon a tad too tight on this one. Something to be careful about, and something that I will not do on the new one. So he slips down. Sometimes they slip better one way rather than the other, but anyway. So this is using the Tracy Fox December Daily 2023 set. Oh, I'm not even going there. So there were sheets like this with an envelope, and then with nice images that would sort of go well with it. I might use a different image on this. So the first thing we've got to do is cut it out. So we'll just do that quickly. I always save these strips, and actually they came in really handy for sticking the topper on. So these little notches, I just sort of cut them out of my envelope punch board. You can fussy cut them, but I kind of lined them up with my envelope punch board and did that, and then that was perfect. Yeah, we'll go in. I did the scoring as well. We'll do that afterwards. Get that done. Yep. If you haven't got the envelope punch board, you might have, there's a little punch you can get that's just this notch, which you could do with, or you can fussy cut it. But there we go. That's what I did, and then I used the corner rounder to round the corners. I have it. I'll use it. Just made it a bit easier, but you can cut it with a pair of scissors. See a little bit of white on that, but it's okay because we're going to go round it. That'll be cool. Yeah, that'll probably be the bit we'll cover up anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So that's that. You can then line up these lines on the envelope punch board, but they don't quite line up actually. I'm going to try. Fold it over. You can do it with a ruler, which is the way I normally do it, to be fair. But I just suddenly thought, oh, should we line these up and do that? That might be a bit squiff. Looks slightly not straight there. It didn't. I'm going to put this away. Having now done one slightly not straight. We'll go back to the ruler method. That one's all right. So it's this one that we went wrong on. Let's try and get a bit of line. on that. Right, concentrating, so I've stopped talking, soz. So there we go, I think that's straighter. Yeah. And I haven't put that side in yet. So line or two lines up, so we're straight. Straight, straight, straight. Go down here straight. Yep. There we go. Can of course do this with any envelope that you might have. Or any paper. You don't have to use this kit, just give me some ideas. So I'll just fold that one up, fold it back on itself. That's my envelope. Fabulous. Right, so I did cover the inside with some book pages. I've pulled out music paper for this one. Finally filled that up. So there's my little, that'll do. So I'm going to go around all the edges and ink them a bit. I'm going to go in the corner here because it's a little bit of a gap, and I want to do that so that it's not quite so noticeable. So that's all those bits done. That's going on the inside. Yeah, I've come down far enough. I don't have to ink this just yet because I'm covering it. There we go. So I've pulled out music paper for this one. Some vintage music paper. So I'm going to stick that on there. So going to go on there. Work it down. And on the other side. Go on in slightly. Yep. That'll work a treat. And then we'll come, don't have to go all the way down to the bottom. I'll take that off. There. So we'll glue it down and then we'll trim the edges. So I'm going to put glue all the way top flat. And we'll come down here so far. And then which side do I like best? Probably that one. So then I'm going to just go along the bottom of this. So we can now stick this down. More pop honey using because we don't want it to stick together. There we go. And then I'll just trim this with my long scissors. come in with my smaller scissors just to do these little bits there. There we go. So that's that. So that needs inking. I would normally wait until it was thoroughly dried, but I'm in a hurry. There we go. That's that. So we just put the glue along this edge up to that bit, and then I like to come along here, up there, and then that will stick down. Just make sure it's not oozed on the inside. So that is putting one of those envelopes together, which I'm sure is very self-explanatory, but there we go. And then I was going to pick an image for the front. You know, there's a bit of me that's thinking, is this, I was just wondering if this was slightly less wide, I could swap over the belly bands. Yeah, that one slips on so much better. Okay, we'll do that, and then we'll get a different one for the other, and then I might think that one of those darker ones will work. So that works lovely on him. I could use one of these on this one. Yeah, I might go for that one on this one and try and not make the belly band quite so tight. And what I did was I took a bit of this Lustergoon to put behind it. Yeah, let's cut the rest of that down. That's a nice size that way. So then we'll just come down there on that way. Will that work? Yeah. I need to clean this out because I'm getting fluffy. There, loads of fluff. That's happens sometimes if you've got a trimmer like this. The tracks sometimes get a bit fluffy, and so then it doesn't cut so well. And I find that particularly if I've been cutting vintage paper, I get lots of fluff. And then so I just take a nail file, get rid of some of those fluffy edges, and then we're good to go. There we go. That'll do nicely. On there, on there. Yeah, perfect, like it. So we're just going to ink round here a bit. And then I get my ribbon, which is just behind me. Yeah, as they say and all. And yes, it's not the same colour, but it will be when I've finished. So cut that off. You might have ribbon that's the right colour. I don't. So just gonna trim that end bit off. I have a alcohol marker. So these are the ones from B&M. I bought them, yeah, it was B&M. Bought them a few months ago. And, oh, they were right bargain, knockdown price. I think I paid 15 quid for 30 of them. And, yeah. I've got some really expensive alcohol markers. So I was quite happy to get a cheap set just for like colouring ribbons and gems. There we go. So this is Teal Green 60, if that helps you in any way. There we go. Just gonna call it very so quickly. So really this is Stampin' Up! Lost Lagoon. So it's a really good, I mean you could get, they do, I'm sure they do an alcohol marker in Lost Lagoon as well. So there we go. So what I'm going to do is put a bit, this is Fast Fuse, but any like really strong double-sided tape that you might have, or you might have something like this. This is the same as Tombow Extreme, I think it is. Alright, so put a bit of that on. And then stick it on. Go all the way around. Oh, could have come in a bit. Come in a little bit, Jez. Come in number 5, your time is up. There we go. And of course, any of these ideas that I've done these past few days could be journaling cards or tags or inserts into journals. Don't have to just be for gifting. So that is loose enough, but now it's come off. Sometimes it then like goes triangle back on. But you is. I'm the boss. I'm the boss of this craft room. There we go. I got you. I got you. Oh, well. Right. So I now want to put this on top, but the ribbons, have I inked this? But the ribbons would cause a ridge. So that's where that offcut card is coming in. This is 200 GSM Navigator cardstock, which is what I used to print on. And I'll take a bit of this card, just check in there. I might have to make it a bit thinner. So let's just work out the length and then we'll chomp it down. So go about there. I did it 3 times. Just to give it a little bit of a standing up a little bit to sort of match the ribbon. That was what I was doing. But I want to cut it down because it's a tad too long. I'm going to trim it, but you know what? Just cutting it. So that'll go on there. Yep. Do the same for this one. Put it there. End it back there. There we are. So they can be, yeah, they'll fit top and bottom quite nicely. We didn't need you after all. So just gonna glue these together. I mean, if you've got thin, like sticky foam pads, mine are too thick. But I did once buy some that were really thin, and I thought, well, they're no use, no ornament. But to be fair, they'd work on this. I once bought some that were really thick that were also no use nor ornament. Well, I suppose I could have put it on so it was taller, but I kind of fancied it fitting. And then we'll fit, make sure we do it the right way up, because we don't want to go that way. There we go. So that'll go there to the edge. So that's that done. So now that will fit on there quite nicely. So stick these bits on. I'm going to put some along the middle to stick to the ribbon. That on the bottom. Let's get my glasses down. There we go. And that was my little gift envelope for a gift card or money, or, you know, maybe you've bought someone an experience, you know, like a meal out, some sort of voucher like that, theatre tickets, whatever. So that's just a nice way of doing it. That's taken me 27 minutes. I'll probably speed a few bits up, but yeah, that's not bad. Okay, hope you like these ideas. Hope you like and subscribe. And yeah, and I hope you have a fabulous Christmas, in case this is the last one I do before Christmas, but it probably won't be. Okay, bye for now. See you all again soon.